Hey, this is Chris with Ugly.Teacher.Hiking. Today we got a new BRS stove with BRS windscreen. I like BRS stoves, but we gotta check this one out. It's a little different than the one I have, and little things here and there. So please stick with it. I think you're gonna like this one. Ugly.Teacher.Hiking. I hike it so you don't have to. All right, let's talk about this. The BRS stove is one of my favorite stoves. It's compact, cheap. It's not very fuel efficient, but it's pretty good. Here's the windscreen that I reviewed a couple weeks ago. It's compact, it fits into a nice case like this. Remember we talked about this is just a little too big, right? So we fit it in our bot, the Vargo Bot 700. So I like this windscreen. The only issue I had was like this was a little off. So what I did was we got the next version of the BRS stove. Now this should be the windscreen as well as the actual stove itself, because I wanted another backup stove for my winter pack. But I just realized, look at how small this is in comparison to the other one. So I hopefully this is what I ordered. So let's take a peek at this. Let's unbox. Let's unbox, guys. Hope everyone's doing really well. Now this is the BRS stove with windscreen. It was $28.49 US in a compact packaging. I don't know. This is like, I don't know. We'll see. Let's open this bad boy up. Hopefully it is what I ordered. What? Alright, so we got the BRS packaging for the stove. It's alright. BRS. This is the stove itself. I never opened these right. Oh, that's nice. Alright, that takes a little effort to do that. It's a BRS. We'll just take this off for now. Alright. I don't know if you can see this, but on my original one, there's Chinese writing there, and this is just in English. Yeah, I got this pre-tariffs. So, yeah, I'm sure it's the same thing. Oh, and also, when you're buying the BRS stoves, make sure you get these little gaskets because they have a tendency of popping out every now and then. Haven't had it happen yet, but I see a lot of people horror stories on that. Oh my gosh, it's teeny tiny. Totally different type of windscreen. How much? Now with this, it may fit better in this container. Ooh. Also be aware, this bottom here is very sharp. So let's get a gas canister and let's hook this bad boy up. Let's use the MSR ISOPRO container. Make sure that these are off, because these have a tendency of leaking a little. Wow. All right, boys, we had to open the doors because I let way too much gas out of there. Hopefully it wasn't too much. Little gap there. This one, it's about the same gap. Always have issues with this almost touching the metal on a lot of these canisters. So with this, we bring it down like here, and then twist, on top. As you can see, this metal ring is what hits the bottom of your pan. I don't know. It's very narrow. Like I can almost, matter of fact, I can do this. I can insert this right over it. So when we're looking at this, this one is considerably bigger than this one. We're gonna have to go outside and try this in a bit. But I don't know. Smaller. I like that. I don't know if I like that lip on here, but smaller. And I got another BRS stove and this case. I don't know if I'll use the case, but we'll give it a try, boys and gals. All right, before we go out, I wanted to see if we could take this apart, because that was an awful lot of gas that came out, and it was off. And that was a lot of gas then too. Alright, so I had to leave the doors open to try that. I went outside to try it. It is letting a lot of gas out. Thought maybe it was because I was holding off to the side. It's not. Did it from the top. I don't have a problem with that. With this, the older version of the BRS-3000 stove. So I hope this is not a bad design defect. I'm also noticing the arms look different. These are more narrow. This is thicker. Let's see if we can put this on here. Same issue as the other one, but wow. I don't like that. It leaks so much fuel. So we'll give it a couple more tries before we can actually say whether it's bad, good, or what. Leaving the doors open here. Wow. I like the stand. I like the holder. Did not like the fact that it did that. So when we go through this is going to be the ultimate test here, trying to get everything back in. It's going to be try to figure out how we can do this. You guys know I do not have much luck with this. Is that going to work? Oh, it's going to be another challenge. All right, all. We're going to go out, make some hot water, have coffee, see how it works, see what's awesome on this and what isn't. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's just snafu of it being new. All right, guys, let's go outside. All right, hold up. Just noticed something that we kind of little snafu on. So I finally got everything into my Vargo. And then I was like, oh, let me go in and check to make certain we were putting the stove together because of, the little things we noticed. So let me just take this apart. Stove or the gas canister itself. We have our typical stuff in here. Don't want to go through that because we're about to go outside in a moment. here's the actual stove. I'm going to keep it in this little bag. Now, I went in and I was thinking about this. This has been driving me crazy. I wanted to make certain that the gasket was sealed in there correctly. And truthfully, it looks like it's in there good. I don't understand why it's leaking so much. And when I put it on, I don't have that problem with the other BRS stove that I have. Well, let's just put this on there. Make sure this is off. Because when you get that gas out, maybe I wasn't doing it quick enough. This canister's almost empty anyway. So now when I showed you, I was showing it like this. Right? That makes kind of sense. And then I made the comment about it being sharp on top. That's not how they want you to use this. They want you to flip these up a little, all the way. The sharp part goes down. Leave it like that. And then it latches on. Which, I don't know, makes a little more sense. I'm not a fan with having to flip those up, slide this in. And I don't understand why this sharp lip is on here. It makes little to no sense to me. I think I like the other windscreen better for this stove. But then again, these little grips are here. Makes it nice. Very little movement. It holds it definitely better than it did the way we had it. So, it was my mistake. I goofed up. What do you guys think on that? Do you think this way is better or the other way? Truthfully, you probably go either way and probably get the same results when you're cooking on it. Just the other way, it's a little slippery. This way, you're going to have the little stoppers on that. All right, now that we got this pointed out, and let's head outside and make that hot water. All right, so let's give this another chance. So we really just need this out right now. This cup. Now, this new stove screen, or windscreen, does fit in here very nicely. But, as I showed you a couple minutes ago, I'm not the biggest fan of the design. And we got our typical spork, spare tea bag. All right, let's put this together. Let's see if we can do it without getting... Now, I found with the BRS stove, you have to have it open. It just makes it that much easier when you're putting everything together. Okay. I don't like that leakage. I'm going to replace the gasket. That might help with it. But now we got to put this on. This is a design I do not like. This, I can understand. Quick, easy. This, I do not. So we just got to plop that up there. Make sure we have it on the right way. That wasn't too bad. Hooks on. little flimsy for my liking, but we got our mini Bic. We're not going to use that to light it up. I have to buy a few more of these. Yeah, get a chance. The mini Bics are the way to go for this stuff. In my bag, I also got the water. I got our flavoring. Remember, that's that vanilla we've had way back when. And we're going to use our regular. That's one thing I don't like about the BRS stoves. Super loud. All right, let's pop this on here. Put most of this in there. Let's see. That should be about 16 ounces. I didn't measure it out very well. Let's push this back a little. I don't know if it's even... It's breezy out here today, so I don't know if it's really blocking anything. Also be aware, while I was looking for the directions on this today, they had all different brands of this BRS part, windscreen. Anywhere from $13 US to like $17, $18. So shop around before you buy from just BRS. Put that on there. And I was going to time it, but I don't know if it's even worth it at this point. It's already been going for about a minute, so just gives us an idea. That is louder than the other BRS stove I have. Now the size of this is great, the windscreen. Heavy winds, I don't think it's going to do anything. Light winds right now. I can see the flame being blown around pretty good. So it's not doing very much for protection, but give it a try. Hope everyone's having a great week. It's been a little crazy here in the US. Government shutdown, just politics stuff. Definitely an interesting time to be alive. So for our coffee, I still got some no normal coffee left. We're going to use this. And my concerns of it lasting, been unfounded. I haven't had any issues with it yet. And if we had mold, it would be right here. No mold. So, matter of fact, while we're waiting for that to boil, it'll be another minute. Have you guys tried this no normal coffee? If you haven't, give it a try. It's definitely worth it. It looks kind of like black toothpaste or charcoal toothpaste. A little pricey, but it's a good try. Yeah, the timing was a waste of time. But I like my setup. I'm going to go back to the other windscreen I had in here. It's a little bigger and a little more robust. Offers a little more protection. This one, it's giving a little protection, but not what it's barely even any wind out here, and I can still see the flames getting thrown around a little. But if you have light breezes wherever you're at, it would be fine. And it's smaller profile, which is nice. Okay, 4, we'll take that out. So please let me know what you guys want to see next. I have a couple more stoves, a couple more camping stuff along these lines, and now that the weather's cooling off, hopefully I'll be able to get out and do some camping. In the comments, let me know how your camping trips are going. Wow, that's loud. Yeah, that's why I kind of went to alcohol stoves. Let's stop that. Okay. Is that hot? Oh, the handles are cold. That just shows you how breezy it is. Leave that up there for a moment. Remember, this is our sweetener. Oh, fuzz. All right, finally. That bottle took us from almost like February. Cuvic makes some great items. Check Cuvic out. Vargo makes great items. A little pricier, but check them out as well. They didn't pay me anything. Cuvic gave me that flask, but that was a long time ago. All right, let's do our final thoughts. Before we give final thoughts, let's give the coffee a try. Yeah, I'm finally getting it down. Not too hot. Got to make certain you have a little sweetener in there, but this coffee is really good. Now, as far as this, make sure you do your hunting around. You can go to Alibaba, get it off there, probably a couple of bucks. Here in the US, or probably Europe as well, anywhere from, I saw for $13 all the way up to 18 just for that part itself. And the whole assembly with the stove, I think it was around $29. I put the price up earlier in the video, so just keep that in mind. Would I get this again? Probably not. I like the other one. It's a little wider. It offers a little more protection. This, it is what it is. But for the price, it's definitely worth giving it a try, especially with Amazon having sales all the time. So give it a try. Don't give it a try. You know, BRS is a great budget stove. If you're going to go for trying out camping, go BRS, try it out, and then later on donate it or keep it as a backup. And then down the road, get some better stoves. MSR, Optimus, any of those. So guys, till the next video, hope your week's going great. And those of you who are on furlough, hopefully it's going okay for you too as well. Till next time.